Every time I film 100 videos, it's a milestone for me, and I like to make a sort of recap video of my favorite 10 restaurants within those 100. So let's begin immediately. Dosa Factory was an incredible experience for me. It's a simple Indian restaurant on Kingsway. They are named Dosa Factory, but the dosas are fine, but the real winner is the curries. They have a really amazing butter chicken and chicken tikka masala. And even though it's too spicy for me, I also like the spinach chicken curry as well. They also have a really amazing naan, probably one of the best naans in the city. It's like a really crispy exterior, really fluffy, soft inside, chewy, perfect texture. Delicious, simple Indian food. Dosa Factory also has specials during the week. So Monday has like a $6 dosa. Wednesdays has any curry with rice and naan for $10 or $12. And then on Thursdays they do a chicken biryani. So definitely better value to go throughout the week. Up next is Dolce Saigon Vegetarian. This place, I saw it on Instagram, and it's simply amazing because of the texture. The chef and the person behind the menu, they knew that they couldn't just sub like lemongrass pork with lemongrass tofu. They came up with something better. They came up with unique special items that were crunchy, crispy, smooth, very tasty, regardless of the fact that there's no meat. They basically had to make it class up the menu a little bit and be more creative than simply subbing out proteins for vegetables. And surprisingly amazing. Everything was, when I went, everything was really tasty, especially the coconut rice cakes. Definitely would go back, definitely would see if they have dessert. So I really enjoyed Dolce Saigon Vegetarian. Up next is Memory Corner. It's a very simple, small, sort of hidden restaurant near Brighouse Richmond SkyTrain, way over the way in Richmond. It's literally on a corner of a street. It's simple Taiwanese food. I really like the crispy chicken nuggets with the fried rice, or crispy chicken nuggets in the soup. I also like the honey avocado milk smoothie, or milk tea. Anyways, it's really good stuff. They have other stuff like, deep fried mushrooms and deep fried pork chop, but I really like the chicken. It's not too salty. Good generous portions, not too expensive. Butcher's Block BBQ is another one. I tried this one, the cheap lunch special. We got some ribs and beef brisket, really tender meat, French fries with dip, bottomless lemonade and cornbread. Really simple, cheap, delicious barbecue. They also have like a burger that's supposed to be really good on Mondays to Wednesdays. Definitely would go back and try the other items for lunch. Handi is another favorite of mine. If you're not familiar, Handi is the same location as There. They convert their little brunch breakfast sandwich place into a burger place on Friday and Saturday nights. And they do this amazing chicken burger. I'm not sure if the chicken burger is also the same one that they serve in the morning. If it is, then you can just go in the morning. But Handi's chicken burger was amazing. They use this special spiced mayo or something, a sauce. I'm not really sure. But the chicken is really juicy and crispy without being too dry. Large, generous portion, balances out by the mayo and the lettuce and the bun. And I would definitely go back again. Wasn't too amazed by the regular burger, but the chicken burger was phenomenal. While we're on the topic of burgers, Down Low Burgers is another favorite of mine. It's basically a pop-up that appears at the Down Low Chicken Shack on Mondays only. However, they just recently opened up a new location on Main Street. Down Low Burgers now has their own location. So you don't have to go on Mondays. You can go whenever you want. And their new location has like pickle chips and fries and loaded fries and all sorts of delicious things. But the burgers are amazing. Delicious, soft, fluffy potato bun that they get from another bakery. Two Rivers meats, really good toppings, amazing onion rings. Onion rings are the best onion rings I've ever had. They still are. Just really good onion rings. And the lemonade's pretty good too. So that's definitely enjoyed Down Low Burgers. I'll definitely be going there to their new location. Mazal Real Mexican Food is a small little place on Main Street. This place was recommended to me by the daughter of the owner, because I was just talking to her after a night market or something on the SkyTrain, and it's really tasty food. Obviously she's biased because she's the daughter of the owner, but Mazal actually is really tasty. I got some flautas, and my eating partner got quesadilla, and really tasty stuff. Not that expensive. We didn't get tacos this time, but I definitely would try it next time. They also have other stuff on the menu too. Really good chips and salsa and everything. Everything was delicious. It was really nice, tasty Mexican food that's probably lesser known. So definitely a new favorite of mine. Pho Long is another one. It is a place near Fraser. It's near Bells and Whistles, basically. It's just a no-nonsense Vietnamese food place, cash only. I was recommended to get the house special pho. House special pho is different from normal beef pho because it comes with tripe and tendon and all that weird stuff. So I'm not usually into that, but I really liked it. And the meatballs are really good. Probably the best meatballs I've had in a Vietnamese soup. And they have the giant spring rolls as well. You don't have to get that. They also have a very tasty lemongrass chicken too. So if you just want like lemongrass chicken vermicelli, that's also a good choice. Pho Long is a simple, no-nonsense, delicious Vietnamese food. Good pho, pretty decent chicken. Recommend it. All right, so while we're on the topic of Vietnamese food, this is another recommendation from the person who'd recommended Dosa Factory. She's 2 for 2 right now because Basil Garden Pho is really good. It's basically near Upper Burnaby, near Skytrain, I forget which one. But it's a Vietnamese restaurant. We didn't actually get pho when we went. It was raining. But we got the pork bone broth soup. So it's basically tastes kind of like a ramen, but it has the stuff of a pho inside. It's delicious. Came with like this sort of crispy cake thing with prawn in it. Simple, tasty food. Not expensive either. It was actually reasonably priced. Really tasty, especially on a cold day. So Basil Garden Pho, definitely would go back and try the normal pho and get the pork bone broth soup as well. All right, last but not least, Uno Gelato is a new gelato place by James Coleridge. I went to the one in Kitsilano. Really, really good flavors. My eating partner got like a vegan chocolate and like a lemon or something. I don't remember which ones I got. I don't even remember, but they were really good. It was like I got like a fudgesicle and like a salted caramel or something. Really, really deep-seated, delicious flavors. And like James Coleridge actually like improved the recipe a little bit because Bella Gelateria is really like soupy and melts really quickly, but this stuff's a little bit stronger. So he's only getting better at his craft. And obviously it's like fall when I'm doing this video, so it's not that warm anymore, but the gelatos at Uno Gelato are really amazing, especially the different seasonal flavors. They cost more, but they're probably worth it. So these videos are not in any order, so these 10 are definitely worth checking out. Also, I have honorable mention, Nat's New York Pizzeria. I really like the Broadway location, but I went to the other one and it was not good. They didn't warm it up enough. So if Nat's were to have the same quality at both locations, it would have made the list, but it didn't. So those are my top 10 of the last 100 videos, between videos 200 to 300.